Hi there, this is Alan of Faire.com, editor of the Regional Renaissance Reporter and producer of the Vidcast, Renaissance Festival Interview Podcast. Once again, I'm back at Festival Park, home of the Des Moines Renaissance Fair and other events that will be held here in coming years, and I'm standing in what is the beginning of the Bentley, a homemade root beer stand located near kind of the edge of the park right now. In the last week while I was out of town, a lot of construction has happened. We've seen walls go up on Fine Hats by Felicity. We've seen the beginning of things like the kettle corn stand. A lot more construction on the castle, including the completion of the drawbridge stage now. It's actually got a wooden floor there, and several other building frameworks are in place right now. As you can see, work has continued with our children craft shops behind us. The roof is going up. We have several large areas of land that have been plowed, which corn will be used for both the corn maze as well as a visual boundary between the outside of Festival Park and the inside where the backstage access is. A lot of things are going on right now. A lot of stakes marking the ground where buildings will be going up next. It's pretty amazing how many things have been added just in the last week. I'm here inside the framework of the Fine Hats by Felicity hat shop, which in the last week has gained walls, a filled-in roof, and a concrete floor, and looks like Don is ready to move in any day. Also in the last week, a number of other shops have started going up in framework. It starts with deep holes and the support beams embedded in concrete for stability, and the framework goes up, then eventually they start working on the walls and the roof. I'm not sure what this building is going to be, but we've kind of snuck up here after hours when all the construction guys had left to have free reign. Hopefully we won't get bounced out. But it looks like they have been very, very busy. You can tell that it's a little cooler today than it has been in past video journal entries, and it's actually starting to rain, so I think I'm going to head for cover. Alright, this is a little more out of the rain right now, and once again this is Lynne Melson, Community Relations Director of the Festival Park project here.
Hi.
Lynne, it's been about a week since we last checked in and spoke. What do you think?
It's making progress. There's huge progress being made out here, and it's going to be truly exciting to see the progress from week to week.
You think it's kind of neat that we get to come up here and trespass and actually stand in some of these shops before the merchants get to?
I really do. I just had Alan take a photograph of me in Bud's Root Beer shop just down the lane, and I'm going to have to email him that picture and say, well, guess who was trying to sell root beer before you? It's just a lot of fun, and it's fun to see the charm on the buildings. This is not your typical just throw up a shed type of space. Every one of these buildings is different. Everyone has a different, unique design, and every one of them has some unique charm to it. I really enjoy that.
What do you think about the progress we've seen at like Fine Hats by Felicity and the children's shop over at the back?
The children's shop is coming along. That's being made by the people who are putting the shop up themselves. It's not a crew out at Festival Park or Sleepy Hollow. That is the owner of the shop and his sons, and they're all putting it up themselves. So it's moving on a little bit slower, say, than Fine Hats by Felicity or Bud's Root Beer, who's been being built by the staff here at Sleepy Hollow, but still you can see progress has been made over the last week.
Okay, and lastly, of course, the progress on the castle. A few weeks ago, this whole sidewall wasn't even here, and now it's tiered, the boards are tiered to kind of look like brickwork, I suppose. I imagine this will be tated stonework. All right. What else have you noticed they've done to the castle?
If you can take the camera in a little while inside, you can see that they've already built platforms up above where actors, musicians, etc. can be looking out over the crenellated walls, looking out the windows that are going to be cut. One of the windows is already cut in the front of the castle. So those platforms are sturdy and ready to go. I'd be up in one right now, except they haven't added the ladders just yet.
Yeah, they're a little smarter than we are.
Yeah, they are.
Also, we noticed that the drawbridge in front of the castle is already down. There's the wood planks there.
The planks are set over the cement that we saw last week.
They've brought down some of the walls from the inside turrets, which lets it drop all the way down, because formerly there was part of that top part that just hung in space, and now it actually goes all the way down as far as the eye can see, and then there'll be a doorway that gets people from the stage to a secured backstage area, which is good to see. If only we could get inside, but they've got it locked up today.
You already checked.
Yeah.
Well, they like to keep out the looky-loos like us.
All right, any other comments?
I think it's going to be fabulous, and I'm going to be excited to see the progress again between now and, say, about the 15th of July, about a month from now, a little over a month. That's 5 weeks. I think there's just going to be huge progress. I think we're probably going to see at least a half a dozen shops nearing completion, and I think we're going to see at least 10 or 12 more that are in some progress of being built.
All right, so until the next video journal entry, my name's Alan, this is Lynn.
Have a great day.
Yeah, keep watching.
This is the turkey leg song. This is the turkey leg song. I want a turkey leg before they're all gone. Oh, this is the turkey leg song. Okay, let's do the second verse. Same as the first.